Flow Wrestling's RTC Cup style dual team tournament is going down tomorrow, and on Thursday it's going to be called the America's Cup, and it's going to be pretty fun to watch. Got some great competitors. We got Yianni, Diakomahilis, Jaden Cox, Nima Gharavi, and a lot more, and let's get right into the predictions. Off is Team 1, Team Kenny Monday versus Team 2, Lloyd Kieser. Team 1 has Frank Pirelli at 57 kgs. Was probably going to win against Josh Kramer, a very young guy going up against a very experienced guy. Pirelli, who's been a runner-up at the USA Open a few times, is very experienced. Probably will get a win here by tech. Then at 65 kgs, Yianni will most likely win over his teammate Evan Henderson, and has a great win coming off the Vladimir Kinchikashvili match. Then at 97 kgs, Mike Machiavelli of Team 2 is the favorite here against the young guy in Austin Schaefer. And then at 125, Nick Wadowski, who's just been dominant at the heavyweight weight class, probably get a win over Sean Streck, leaving us 74 kgs and 86 kgs, with the score tied at 2-2. Now, all four of these guys in these two weight classes are very young. Quincy Monday's a young guy, Chad Walsh is a young guy, Ryan Epps is a young guy, Jonathan Lowe's a young guy. So it's really hard to make a prediction because they are all just starting off at the senior level freestyle scene. But judging based off of folk style wrestling, I'll have to go with Quincy Monday and Ryan Epps in this matchup. Then next up is Team 1 versus Team 3. At 57 kgs, Frank Pirelli will be the favorite here against Zach Sanders, another young guy. 65 kgs as Yianni versus Mitch McKee. Yianni will be the favorite here, making it 2-0 for Team 1. But then at the bottom three weights, starting off at 86 kgs, Gabe Dean is there for Team 3, going up against Ryan Epps. Dean will probably win here. Then it's Austin Schaefer, another young guy, versus Hayden Zilmer, who's had a lot of experience wrestling in Minnesota. And then at 125, it is Tanner Hall, will probably get a win over Sean Streck, making it 3-2 in favor of Team 3. So it really all comes down to Quincy Monday yet again at the 74 kg weight class. Monday is going up against Just Meet Fulka, a guy from Canada. Very few Canadian wrestlers competing in this event, so it's going to be pretty interesting to see how that matchup goes, and will dictate who will win this duel. But in my opinion, I got the Canadian winning here to give Team 3 a victory. Then the last matchup of Pool A is Team 2 versus Team 3. 57 kgs, we got Josh Kramer versus Zach Sanders. This one's going to be a toss-up between the young guys. Then at 65 kgs, Evan Henderson, who's done pretty good in these off-season tournaments, and Mitch McKee, who's having pretty good season, somewhat of a good season in the NCAA. But I got Mitch McKee in this one, even though Henderson is pretty good at freestyle. I think Mitch McKee is just a little bit better. Then at 74 kgs, Chad Walsh versus Just Meet Fulka. Walsh, a very young guy, and Fulka, a guy who's competed for Canada in the World Championships 2 times. So probably go to him here. And then at 86 kgs, Gabe Dean is going up against Jonathan Lowe. Gabe Dean will probably win here, just very experienced. Then in 97 kgs, Mike Machiavelli versus Hayden Zilmer. Last time they competed, this is probably the best matchup of this whole duel. Hayden Zilmer ended up losing to Machiavelli, but I think Zilmer has gotten a lot better in the past few months, and I think he's going to win here, making it 4-0 for Team 3 in this one. So these last two matches don't really matter, but Josh Kramer will probably win, and Nick Wadowski will probably beat Tanner Hall in this duel. In the first matchup of Pool B, Team 4 featuring Vito Arujao, Nation Garrett, Elroy Perkin, Brett Farr, Scott Boykin, and Don Bradley going up against Team 5, who also has some pretty good wrestlers. Starting off at 57 kgs, Vito Arujao just been dominant at this weight class. Will probably beat Daniel DeShazer here. Then at 65 kgs, Nation Garrett versus Pat Lugo. This one's going to be a close matchup. Lugo, who has taken a few losses in the past few months to some high-class guys, gave James Green a run for his money, had a close match with him, while Nation Garrett has taken a few losses to Vito Arujao, so I think Pat Lugo is going to win this one here. Then at 74 kgs, Team 4 has Elroy Perkin, and Team 5 is Evan Wick, who is just the better wrestler in my opinion, more technically sound wrestler, stronger wrestler, will probably win against Elroy Perkin here. Then at 86 kgs, Team 4 has Brett Farr, while Team 5 has Mark Hall, a guy who just took a loss to Nate Jackson. A very close matchup at the Summit 1 wrestling event, but has been a lot better in freestyle than I thought. Will probably win against Brett Farr here. And then at 97 kgs, Scott Boykin will probably take a loss to Ben Hannes of Team 5, making it 4-1 in favor of Team 5. And then finally, 125, Don Bradley will probably get a win over Garrett Ryan of Team 5, making it 4-2. With Team 5 winning against Team 4. And then Team 4 versus Team 6 in the second match of Pool B. 57 kgs, Vito going up against Sean Russell. Should be an easy win for Vito here. 65 kgs, Nation Garrett going up against Ethan Lezak, who just knocked off Matt McDonough at the Adeline versus Tamara Flow event. Lysak is just a great wrestler on top, even in freestyle. Uses that crab ride to his advantage. Will probably win against Nashon Garrett here, who takes a lot of risk in the parterre position, so that's why we got Lysak winning here. Then at 74 kgs, Elroy Perkin will probably beat Josh Shields. 86, Brett Favre will probably beat Muhammad McBride. Then at 97 kgs, Jaden Cox most likely will beat Scott Boykin. And then at 125, John Bradley will probably beat Tony Nelson. Even though these guys have wrestled before, Nelson has won the first 2 meetings, while Bradley has won the most recent one. But yeah, I got faith in Bradley to win here, making it 4-2 in favor of Team 4. Then finally, the last matchup of the night, 57 kgs. Daniel DeShazer of Team 5 going up against Team 6, Sean Russell. Russell is favored here, but I think Daniel DeShazer is going to come out here, get a big upset to put Team 5 up on the board. Then at 65 kgs, Pat Lugo going up against Ethan Lezak. Lezak is a beast on top, like I said, but Lugo just looks so big for his weight at 65 kgs. I don't really think Lezak's really going to be able to turn him or even get a takedown on Lugo, so I got Lugo here in this one. Then at 74 kgs, Evan Wick will probably beat Josh Shields. 86 kgs, Mark Hall. It will be a close matchup between him and Muhammad McBride, but I think McBride will lose to Mark Hall. Then at 97 kgs, it's Jaden Cox, who will most likely get a win over Ben Hunnis. And at 125, Garrett Ryan will probably lose to Tony Nelson, making it 4-2 in favor of Team 5 in this one. But yeah, it's going to wrap up our video for today. This is actually a pretty interesting event. We got a lot of close duels that could potentially end up in 3-3 splits and go to criteria. So I would definitely tune into this. It's going to be on Flow Wrestling tomorrow on Thursday, and it's going to be on Wednesday, so definitely tune into this. It's going to be a pretty fun event. But if you guys enjoyed the video, make sure you leave a like, comment down below, and sub for more wrestling content like this.